Alana Brooks, 27 years a nurse, new chaos. Bleeding patients, failing hearts, families shattering in hospital hallways. But nothing prepared her for the white envelope, criminal charges, assault. 3 weeks earlier, in a grocery store parking lot, she'd simply told a maskless man, Gavin Sloan, to step back. He'd cursed her, called her a black dictator, then staged a fall, screaming she'd hit him. She hadn't touched him. Now a court date. Her daughter, Maya, a nurse too, saw the paper. Assault? Are you kidding? You didn't touch him. Alana's voice was low. That man is the son of State Senator Sloan. Maya's jaw dropped. Political. America, Alana replied. The courthouse felt cold. A bailiff muttered about the angry black nurse. Maya flared, but Alana held her back. Then they saw the judge's name, Raymond Coulter. A legend of the old guard, sharp, biased, protected. Civil rights complaints vanished against him. Alana walked into the courtroom, just a woman in a blazer, carrying truth, facing a system rigged against her. Judge Coulter entered, his eyes scanning the room like a hawk, landing on Alana, a flicker of something ugly crossing his face. He sat. State of Georgia versus Alana Brooks. Coulter didn't wait. Well, this should be interesting. Dean Raleigh, Alana's court-appointed attorney, barely had time to rise. Coulter let Gavin Sloan speak, weaving a false tale of attack. Dean objected. Overruled, Coulter snapped. Interrupt again, and I'll have you removed. Maya gripped the bench, knuckles white. Coulter turned to Alana. Miss Brooks, would you care to respond? As Alana began, he cut her off, mocking, predicting her defense. I've heard the script before. Dean objected again, silenced by the gavel. Then Coulter delivered the line that hung heavy in the air. You're used to chaos, Ms. Brooks. That's what nurses bring, isn't it? Gasps rippled through the gallery. Ezra, the court officer, tensed. Something shifted. Dean whispered to Alana, stay calm. But something inside Alana had broken. Still, she didn't yell. She waited. During a brief recess, she sat hollowed, remembering patients she couldn't save, sacrifices no one saw. Her former supervisor, Yolanda, found her, offering support, a statement, telling Alana she saw the video. She knew the truth. Coulter denied Yolanda's testimony. Maya, desperate, mentioned a plea deal. Alana looked at her. This isn't about a clean record. This is about who I am. What if doing the right thing costs me everything? Truth plain and heavy. That night, Maya had sent the bystander video, shaky but damning, to her cousin, Darius Langston, FBI special agent. She added one sentence. She doesn't believe in herself. Maybe you still do. Darius had also received information from Ezra, the court clerk, detailing Judge Coulter's disturbing pattern of bias against black and Latino defendants. Back in court, Dean, armed with Ezra's data and Alana's quiet resolve, moved to submit medical reports disproving injury and the bystander video. Overruled, Coulter stated flatly, dismissing the evidence. Dean protested. I said overruled. Coulter's voice hardened. Alana stood. Her voice was soft, but it filled the room. May I speak, Your Honor? Coulter gave her a dismissive look. You've already said more than enough. But Alana didn't sit. She looked him in the eye. No, sir. I haven't. The room froze. I'm a nurse for 27 years. I've watched people die. I've worked through wildfires, riots, a pandemic when your hospitals begged us not to quit. Her voice grew steady. The man accusing me refused to wear a mask, mocked me, then collapsed like he was auditioning for his daddy's campaign. Coulter leaned forward, sarcasm dripping. We're not interested in your opinions. This isn't an opinion, she said louder. This is what happened. Coulter snapped. Maybe if you weren't so used to losing patients, you'd know how to treat the living. The room gasped. Tears welled in Maya's eyes. Alana didn't move, then stepped forward slowly. Her voice didn't tremble. I've lost patients, Judge Coulter. Hundreds. Some I held as they took their last breath. I lost sleep. I lost parts of myself. Her eyes never left his. But I never lost my dignity. Not until this courtroom tried to rip it from me. A raw truth that silenced even the judge. Something had cracked. Just as Coulter tried to regain control, the courtroom door burst open. 3 men in dark suits strode in. Special Agent Darius Freeman, FBI, the tallest, announced, badge held high. This courtroom is now under federal authority. Coulter erupted. What is the meaning of this? You can't barge into my court. This is no longer your court, Darius said steady. He laid a document before the judge. Judge Raymond Coulter, you are under investigation for abuse of judicial authority, obstruction of justice, and civil rights violations. Effective immediately, you are relieved of duty pending inquiry. Chaos. Coulter raged. This is a political stunt. You don't arrest a sitting judge. Darius stepped forward. And you don't humiliate a black nurse on record, silence evidence, and manipulate verdicts to favor the sons of senators. Ezra, the court clerk, stood, picked up the judge's nameplate, and placed it in Darius's hand. It's about time, he murmured. After all your victims, he told Coulter. The gavel slipped from Coulter's hand, landing with a thud. 2 agents moved in. As cuffs clicked, Coulter scanned the room for support. No one moved. Maya whispered, voice full of fire, you picked the wrong woman to humiliate. Alana didn't gloat. She just exhaled. Coulter was led away. But the memory wasn't his fall. It was Alana standing firm finally seen. Maya's video of the events went viral. Millions saw Alana's dignity, Coulter's arrest. Letters poured into Alana's home, from former patients, families, strangers, thanking her, seeing her sacrifice. Dean Raleigh, moved and shamed, requested to withdraw from Alana's case and petitioned for a formal investigation into Coulter's prior convictions. Ezra joined a Department of Justice Reform task force. Alana turned down interviews. Her truth was spoken. She took a visiting lecturer position at nursing school. Her first class, you will see people on the worst days of their lives. Your job is not to fix that day. Your job is to remind them they still matter in it. Students sat straighter. Maya visited her classes listening with pride, tears, the quiet knowledge that everything had changed. Darius filed paperwork for a new federal initiative against bias in the justice system, naming it the Brooks Initiative. At a hospital lobby, a new plaque appeared honoring those who stayed, nurses who showed up during the pandemic. Beneath it, a single name, Alana Brooks. Justice came late, but dignity never left. Alana Brooks didn't fight for fame or revenge. She stood her ground so no one else would have to bow to injustice. Her quiet courage left the deepest legacy.